You're welcome back to Business Live. So have you heard the news about the introduction of 100 Ghana cedi notes? Well, speculations have been rife in recent time, especially on social media, about the central bank's decision to issue a new note. Well, the Bank of Ghana is saying that information is false. And in other news, it appears the Saudis have begun paying dearly for the price of the killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. We have the details up next.
The Bank of Ghana has denied it is working to issue a 100 Ghana cedi note. There were speculations in the past, which were rejected by the central bank. The note is said to have a black star at its right side, with Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's portrait at the far right corner. But the Bank of Ghana says there is no such consideration. Meanwhile, the Ghana cedi has witnessed some strong recovery against the dollar over the past 2 weeks. The local currency is this morning likely to be sold at 4 cedis 82 pesos, compared to the 4 cedis 99 pesos recorded earlier this month. Gold Coast Holding Company says clients who have short-term investments with Gold Coast Fund Management will be paid by next week. Some clients have agitated for weeks for the release of their funds, as there are speculations that the institution is undercapitalized. The statement, signed by President and Chairman of Group Indum, Dr. Papa Kwesi Indum, said not one of Gold Coast clients will lose a pesewa. Meanwhile, Gold Coast Holding Company has decided to stop issuing fixed-term or guaranteed returns to clients beginning Monday, October 22, 2018. This, according to Dr. Indum, was in line with a directive issued by the Securities and Exchange Commission on guaranteed return products. The Accra Metropolitan Authority has announced that any business or property owner who has not paid their tax will be penalized to the fullest extent of the law. The 2018 revenue mobilization exercise is being implemented to enforce compliance with tax laws. The AMA is advising taxpayers to leave receipt of payment on premises, since the Assembly will not entertain any excuses. Assembly collectors will work throughout the day and on weekends to ensure all funds are collected. The Assembly also recommends that taxpayers work to support the exercise to enable the Assembly carry out its metropolitan duties. Earlier this year, the Ghana Revenue Authority created a 40-member Special Revenue Mobilization Task Force to ramp up tax collection efforts throughout the country. Saudi Arabia's investment conference this week was, until recently, the hottest ticket in business and finance. Now the program has been stripped of names, and the list of speakers, once a who is who of global business, has been heavily revised. Most of the top global CEOs and finance officials who were due to participate in the Future Investment Initiative, dubbed Davos in the Desert, pulled out in the last 10 days following the disappearance of Jamal Khashoggi at the Saudi consulate in Istanbul, Turkey on October 2. Saudi Arabia initially denied any knowledge of what happened to him, but last Friday admitted that the Washington Post columnist died inside the consulate. Members of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's inner circle have been blamed for his death. Conference organizers insist it will be business as usual when the event starts on Tuesday. Early Monday, the website of the Future Investment Initiative was promising that a detailed program for the 3-day event would be released shortly. One of China's leading stock indexes has seen its highest daily spike in more than 2 years, following signs that the government will step in to support battered equity markets. The Shanghai Composite closed up 4.1% on its biggest one-day rise since March 2016. The moves extend a rally that's begun on Friday, and after investor confidence surged on assurances from Beijing, stocks had been falling as China's economic growth continued to stutter.